your perspectives, my perspective, so respect my state of mind. All of my brothers progressive, yeah, all of my brothers impressive. Keep it good, all my brothers expressive. What you talking is just my perspective. All of my brothers protective, come together, my brothers reflective. All for one, we are running collective. What you talking is just my perspective.
Here we go again, Perspective with King.
Well, tell me, why men don't commit? So we talked about the women and the accountability. So flip it. Why is it so hard for men to commit?
So hard. Oh. What's your experience? Because you're saying so hard.
I mean, I guess I don't have the experience because I got 27 years of marriage under my belt.
Yeah.
So I feel like I got somebody to commit. That ain't a flex, but you know.
It really is.
So, but no, for the most part, why don't men commit?
Yeah. I think I'm still intrigued by the and I'm only picking up on the so hard because I want to hear like a woman's perspective. I'm thinking in your profession, I'm sure there's been a lot of, I won't say a lot, I'm sure there's been some hearts broken.
Yeah.
When people talking to you about commitment with men.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I want to hear the experience. But I think men, from a man's perspective, and this isn't like it isn't like a only one size fits all type comment. It's just gonna be something to get us started.
Okay.
I think that men don't commit a lot of times because it's very difficult to have a relationship with someone who, in my opinion, I think a lot of women just ain't prepared for a relationship because they don't know their role.
Ooh.
So I personally, I'm not going to want to commit to a relationship where the young lady doesn't know her role.
Now, is that her role independent of you or her role as a part of the team Kevin?
In both.
Both? Okay.
So independent for certain. You know, so you come in and you have, your brain isn't really
Scrambled.
Yeah, it's scrambled. Yeah, it's scrambled. Your brain fried. It's just like, hey, where you focus at on your role as a woman inside of a relationship. Like, where's your focus? Focusing sometimes, and a lot of times, it's focusing on everything but that.
Okay.
It's focusing on a lot of me, I.
Yeah.
Got to make you feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a teaser, just to
And
get us
it
started.
definitely is, and it's very valid. I think because men fly, so low, like, you all aren't very boisterous in your needs. You kind of coast along. It's rare to find, hellish men or needy men. Most of the time.
So
a man
expectation?
I'm getting up, going to work, doing what I got to do. Like, it's right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas with women, we tend to often be ever evolving. Whether it's, and I hate the word healing, whether we're healing from something, whether we're growing into a different area of life, we're changing friendships. Like it's always like we're losing weight, we're doing stuff with our hair. We're always, changing. There's always something. So when you are on the outside looking in, it can be that women are needy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, now what? Here she go doing this again. Here she go doing that again. Whereas with men, they're usually kind of like just coasting on this is what it is, and they, dwell therein. When you say the role, though, who establishes that? Or is there like a universal role?
The head.
Okay.
Yeah, the head.
Okay.
So that's why.
And that would be the man.
God first,
Right.
then the man,
Right.
then
Okay.
everything else. Because that's the order of operation that they say.
Okay.
But my thing is, like, I don't want no woman coming around talking about, oh, I'm in my soft girl era and all that, baby. If you in your soft girl era, there's some problems.
What the heck is a soft girl era?
Exactly.
I've
That's
never heard
trendy.
that. Okay, I haven't
Oh, I'm
heard
in my
that.
soft girl era and all this right here. What? At some point, baby, you've been hard too long.
Yeah.
Right.
I
You
don't
know.
know. All of this trendy stuff. Yeah, because I haven't heard of that. I don't even know, like, how would that be beneficial? What does that even mean?
Well, when women say my soft girl era, that means they ain't in survival mode, or
Okay.
they trying to get out of survival mode. They don't feel like they got to be the man in a relationship because a lot of women, let's be honest, want control.
Yeah.
A lot of women want control.
And from what I learned from the last conversation, they know it.
Yeah.
Now I was giving women the benefit of the doubt that they ain't know it.
Rather it be emotion, rather they control
when
through
you
emotion.
in error. Here's the thing, and we're going to bounce back to that accountability. As a man, men have to be accountable in that if you allow a woman to lead, yes, she is going to lead. So then you are responsible when things go awry. Because why? What is it about you that made you come off of your throne, off of your place? If you're secure in headship, what she said that you said, you know what, you got it.
No, I mean that.
So, and I'm not saying you personally,
Yeah.
but there has to be a level of accountability for men because these women not just popping out, oh, I'm finna lead and da 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 da, and he's saying, well, no, you're not. Like it ain't that much of a fight.
But a lot of women bring
You
that.
speaking personally?
Oh no, I mean I am secure in my womanhood to the point that I don't have to step on my husband or no other man
Okay, let me
to
see.
prove that.
I believe that. So when you say these women ain't, and I can tell you these women are.
You think that they're being combative and the men are fighting back, and she just won?
My belief is that until the last episode, that
I'm so
That-
glad I was
that
able to open your eyes.
you were. So my belief is that they don't realize that they are coming off like they want to be in control, or they want to be, have the same appendage that I have,
Oh wow.
right?
Want to have that man role.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I believe that it was like, hey, maybe it's just an opportunity to guide. But
Oh.
that's the challenge, is that they're coming into the situation and giving vibes that they are the head.
Yeah.
If I, as your partner, sense that there is, and I don't mean, I truly do feel, and I say this a lot, I truly do feel that I am, I'm going to say it, anointed. I feel that I am anointed to where I can see a man in his weakness and not see or feel that he's weak.
That's beautiful.
That's what I mean by stepping in that void.
Yeah, but the
Filling that void.
flip of that is this. If you allow the wrong woman to see that there is an area of weakness, if you allow me to take your role in a thing, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, but a man can just merely be trying to be vulnerable. And
No, I'm not talking about to that extent.
No, I'm just saying, a man can be trying to be vulnerable. A man can try to be understanding. A man can try to be reasonable.
Right.
And a woman to take that for granted.
And that is wrong.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good
For
and
what?
that is wrong.
For granted.
You gotta take it for granted.
Yeah.
No,
you should be able to lay your secrets in my lap and not fear that I'm going to be delivered.
Right.
You definitely should be able to have that moment of weakness, and I receive it. What I'm talking about more so is along the line of maybe when we're talking about these roles. If you've put me in a position to where now I am head of the house, I'm making decisions with, everything. I'm making decisions with our finances, I'm making decisions with the kids, I'm making decisions, where you go, who your friends are, where we stay. Not that I'm getting input, but my word is bond, and you are, okay, baby, whatever.
Yeah, but
that to me
yeah.
is weak as hell. And
Yeah.
anytime I feel, and I'm not gonna even say the wrong woman, most women are gonna be like, I run this.
Well, I mean, that can mean like my son, you know what I mean? My son ain't necessarily weak, but he got a woman that's a certain type of way, you know what I mean? And he just laid back and he just like, yeah, okay, baby, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, whatever, you know
There
what I mean?
needs to be
but don't get it twisted.
that respect, like at no point, and it's ironic because I can say the same. There are a lot of strong-willed women,
You
a
get what-
lot, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I think that that's a thing that can be handled, and it could be beneficial to any relationship.
But-
the flip of that is when you allow them to dominate like that.
My thing is this, like, what is truly a woman's strength, though? That's the thing. It ain't about being dominant or being masculine or trying to run things. A woman's strength is really, I think personally, and to answer the question, what makes me not want to commit is for a woman to be acting in that masculine role.
Yeah.
And thinking that she could even try to pull something like that off, because if I gave you the control, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
Right.
But but also my thing is like a woman's strength is a woman that truly understands her essence of being a woman
I love
and
that.
the role of a woman and what that role really looked like. Now, if you trying to match my energy and you trying to, take on my role and stuff like that, you're already losing.
But
I
she
agree.
Is she matching because she not focused?
She don't understand.
Or she matching because she don't understand?
It could be resentment. It could be not understanding. Then when you try to get them to understand, that's an issue. Because she, in her mind, she got tunnel vision and she want what she want. And I'm not going to be accountable until I get what I want.
Or is she trying to
wow.
help? Because I've heard it's about helping. I just want to help.
You can help, but the issue is when you're usurping authority.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put that out
And
there.
a lot of women nowadays are.
We, as women, we are bright, we're brilliant, and we are strong. We have our strengths. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that should come from just taking over and stepping on a man. I'm not going to just say the black man. I'm going to say any man.
Yeah.
And even to your sister. Because if this is who you are, you could stand 10 toes down and not have to step on nobody to get there. So when I'm saying like that domineering, I'm talking about like you come in and you usurp an authority and you just, I run this, I'm that. And then you as a man just sit back. You know what I'm saying? There's no guidance. There's no leadership. There's no accountability. She do that. Yeah, my wife got it. All that. Like I feel that men in committed relationships with what I call these little pit bulls, you boast and you brag because, she don't play that. She handle that. She do this, she do that. That's in her. If I bite, biting is in me. So guess what? It's so long before I come to
I
you.
was just gonna say that. It's in them.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
so
mean?
long before I
It's
come to
in
you.
them. Because, it's in them because this one word that they suffer from. More.
MORE?
Yes.
Now, wait a minute. Where we going?
When y'all always want more. Always
Mama
want
and
more.
Prince said mama ain't never
Always want
satisfied.
more. Always want more. So sometimes a man want to just lay down in his castle. Oh boy, I done fought the world all day. But because you want more, you're gonna keep trying nipping.
Get a reaction.
Nipping. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm chilling. Hey. So it's like they're gonna keep doing it until I get some of that power, or some before I can get some of that position you got.
Oh.
You're gonna keep doing that because I mean, think about it.
don't agree with that. I don't know if it's a power thing. Like I was with you when you said the more.
I mean,
Come on, Professor.
think about it.
Come
Okay,
on, Professor.
okay. You do agree that women want more, and if you give them this, change it up. I want more. What does that lead to?
Or you give them a foot, they'll take a mile.
Right? It's gonna be. It's not gonna just. It's not gonna be an isolated incident. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be there. If I allow you, I agree with you. If I allow you to do that, but as a man, you got to know that she's gonna do that. She gonna inch for power. Hey, I want a little bit of that right there. And then if you do give a little bit, got that.
Ooh.
Guess what? I want a little bit more.
You having the moment I had in the last
I want a little bit more.
Oh.
You having an epiphany or what you having? What's going on?
Until you you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Ball like a dog. If it's ball like a dog.
Oh.
Why you had to do it like that?
Mm.
Nah, that's another scenario. No,
I think there are traces of truth. Traces of truth in what he said. I do. I think there are traces of truth. But is the more just the power?
He said it leads to power.
it's gonna lead to power.
How does it affect the commitment from the male?
Bring us home.
It's like when you see that, it's like, and you know, some guy might try to deal with it. Okay, I'm
No big deal.
no big deal.
Yeah.
I understand. But then, like when you see that somebody's character and you can't change nobody's character,
Yeah.
then you gotta bounce. Man, you're not gonna please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And sometimes it just ain't gonna make it. You just ain't gonna make it.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you gotta understand that we ain't gonna make it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just gotta meet people where they at.
Yeah, meet them where they at. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean that's my
Mm-hmm.
that's my thought. I mean, you're gonna
So you're gonna make the decision based on how much more she takes. That'll determine if you're gonna commit to that.
right. If it's a headache, then I'm gonna say no.
No.
If it becomes a headache, and I'm a person, I'm trying to. I love to teach people stuff. I love to learn first. I
Mhm.
learn it, and then I chop it up because I know everybody not gonna understand
Right.
the way this person put it, that person put it. So I'm gonna chop it up
The remix?
and I'm gonna remix it,
Remix.
and I'm gonna make it edible
Yeah.
for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So
Serve it in.
yeah, but
that was well said.
if you keep you keep trying to paw me,
Right.
you know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, huh?
Hey,
No.
we can have this.
Yeah.
I agree.
That time has come.
That we depart.
Yeah, we're gonna
Thank you
part.
for coming out. God bless. Good night.
God bless.
Good night.
The way I look at it, right, is commitment, right? So I'm thinking till death do us part, right? So I think one of the main issues why men don't commit is because when it comes to data, right,
Mm-hmm.
80% of the time women file for divorce and leave us, right?
Oh wow.
They, y'all leave us. And the long term,
Statistically?
implication, yeah.
Yeah. You told me that the other day.
So when you think of things in long terms, like what does that leave the man at the end of the day? You see what I'm saying? Legal issues, child support issues. You see what I'm saying?
Alimony.
Alimony. So we got to think about retirement, right? Between the ages of 65 and 85, you need somewhere in between like $3.5 million. That's just for one of us, right?
Wow.
So if I'm putting all of my resources into this, right? If you're not, and don't get me wrong, right? Men and women fall short, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking about this long term. Like we talking about short term issues right now. So we gonna fall short, right? But if we can keep this thing together, then we can sustain. And this is how we build a nation, right?
Come on.
We're talking about building a nation. So if we're looking at it in that terms, I think that, you know, this is why men are reluctant or apprehensive
Mm-hmm.
on, you know, being, you know, moving forward, because you showing me all the signs right now that, you know, this may not be what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if we can get on one accord, then, you know, we can make something shake. You know, but if we constantly
Divided.
with the back and forth, and we constantly with the ego and not taking accountability, then ain't none of this shit gonna work.
Right.
So that's how I look at it.
Can I throw a cliffhanger?
Mm-hmm.
What if men don't commit because women no longer require it?
So what you mean to elaborate?
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with it being wherever. It's in the songs, it's in the TV shows, the movies. It's out there.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, you see it all the time.
That's where it's at.
What is this? It's like some lyrics I just heard, like, I'm doing he in the streets, I'm in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if we as women no longer say, hey, we need to solidify this
Yeah.
thing, could that be a reason why men don't commit?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But that's why women gotta have some insurance, because it's gonna be a hit and run. You gotta have some insurance.
too scared to even
It's gonna be a hit and run.
It's gonna be a hit and run.
Yeah, it's gonna
Oh,
get bad.
God.
And then they really hating men again.
No, I don't think it's so much as a hate.
I think so. It seemed like it. It seemed like it sometimes. You know, just like people get church hurt, a lot of people get man hurt. Then a lot of
I
women
agree.
get man hurt. Yeah.
I agree.
You know.
It is my belief. Hurt people,
and then
especially
the
those
ones-
close to them.
Then the ones that can relate, they come together, and it starts spreading like a wildfire.
Mm.
And then you may have a good thing at the house, and then you got the other girls getting in your head like, I wouldn't be going for that. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing
But see,
that.
that's those external factors. But if it's just one-on-one, if it's just one-on-one, we're not take away the external factors. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that's the reason or not. I'm just saying, what if men are no longer committing? What if Papa does not exist because Mama does not exist? Or Mima does not exist.
If Papa don't exist, that's why Big Mama gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
If Papa gone, that's why Big Mama don't exist no more.
Okay.
But the thing is, I think it's gonna boil down to us listening to each other, because the woman don't want to be unheard and the man don't want to be unheard either.
I agree.
Close us out then on the topic.
Yeah. I think for the women, listen. If you don't have an issue with listening and just hearing the man, don't just hear the man, you know, just to be silent and pacify the man. You know, listen to the man, understand the man, if you love that man. And reciprocity will be in your favor, because then a man will say, you know what, at least she'll listen to me. So, and if that's the case, a man will give you the world as long as you listen to him. And then you can be heard on every level. It's that simple.
Just like that.
Yeah.
That's a good perspective.
All of my brothers progressive, yeah, all of my brothers impressive. Keep it gun, all my brothers expressive. What you talking is just my perspective. All of my brothers protective, come together, my brothers reflective. All for one, we are running collective. What you talking is just my perspective.